Leading bank in Baltics with around 20 million messages per month. A retailer with more than 200 physical stores. An airline with around 10 million subscribers. A mobile network operator with 1 million website visits per month. And several e-commerce companies. These are several of our clients using our communication tools for their daily business and to communicate with their customers. My name is Jānis Karāns, greetings from Riga, from Latvia. And yes, as mentioned before, my experience in digital communication is more than 10 years, and I represent company NESS. We are in this market for more than 17 years already. So, as promised, today I will share a couple of stories and case studies, how we succeeded with a few companies and with their multi-channel experience. Yes, and my first story will be about Anna. Anna is a marketing manager in car dealership company, and she has a small team. Few people caring about customer service, claims, of course marketing, PR, and as it sometimes happens, really taking a lot of things in the business regarding communication, PR, and etc. So her team's focus, daily focus, really goes into different directions. It's really hard at sometimes to put everything together, and Anna came to us with actually a task. Can we help them to bring everything together? As she has as well some KPIs from the business perspective to manage and to succeed, but actually they are struggling, and it's not good for her as a manager, and as well it's not good for the brand, because time to time they are receiving some claims, and it's not a good brand communication. So, what were the goals? First of all, to develop a web chat, kind of simple thing to do. Then the second was, can we put together Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and other like social media messengers together? Because they have to share the devices and accounts, and sometimes they miss some messages from their clients because they sell cars, they repair cars, they sell different kind of accessories, and the products and services are quite a lot to manage. And of course the data, because they want to follow up all these communication flows and to do the integration with their ERP system. What do you think? Did we manage to succeed with these tasks? Yes, we actually went a few steps further and some extra miles. So, of course, we created a system where Anna's team can put everything together. So they can switch online, offline their communication tools. They can set up different kind of notifications, reminders, so her team don't miss a single notice request from their clients. Yeah, this was the important part of the task, and the more important task was to bring together as well the data, because we integrated as well their daily email channel and put the data together, so her other colleagues from other departments like sales department, service department can follow up the customer preferred channel, throughout which channel the customers want to communicate and receive messages, and of course to fix and bring together the history about customer behavior, about what kind of services they had on their company, and what type of car they are using, and etc. So the important thing is to be where your customers are, but not only to be available to receive messages, because we are doing it every day. We receive the messages through our different kind of channels, right? But the thing is that we can actually see everything in one dashboard. We can share some access to our employees, to manage the chats, to manage the communication flows. So, and the second thing, of course, is to bring the data together. So not only use a separate system to manage the communication, and then like maybe even manually put the data back to some ERP or CRM system. So data should like travel between the systems. So we can already think about some process automation. My next story is about Arthur. I know him for such a long time already, and he always smiled at me when I was advocating the direct marketing and the existing subscriptions and everything. But Arthur actually is a fan of Google Ads, affiliate marketing, all the trends that we know. And don't get me wrong. Of course, it's necessary. We do the same things in our company. So, of course, Google Ads is necessary. Search engine optimization, all the digital marketing activities need to be done. But somehow, yes, this guy was telling me all the time, "Come on, I'm better put my money in tested channels and get the sales and everything." So and still the GDPR, yes, he didn't even want to hear about all the things that is related to the data protection and everything. But at some late Friday evening, he called me and said, well, maybe his business needs some help because the results were struggling, and actually the customers were not engaging in the website. And yeah, there were purchases, but of course, to get the purchases again, so the repeated purchases, there's necessary some kind of other communication, not only advertising, right? So we decided to fix the problem because the traffic was brought quite a lot to the website, and the first task was to engage the customers. So how he can still do his job and bring the traffic to the website, and how we can engage the customers. And then, of course, how we can get the subscribers, because the customers are coming, and we need subscribers to actually build up some kind of direct marketing flows and communication. Of course, Arthur is a business owner, and he's a sales guy. He loves sales. So, of course, he's dreaming about some sales campaigns and everything, but yes, email marketing automation was the thing that we built up as another part of this project, so-called that. And actually, the idea was pretty simple in the beginning. So we put a spin wheel in the website. Arthur's customers came to the website. They spin the wheel. They get some prizes. They leave the email and phone number, so that they subscribed to the lists of Arthur's brand. And of course, with this activity, we engaged the customers because there was something they were able to play around in the website. We, of course, increased the sales because when you spin the wheel or scratch a card, you have a free delivery coupon or something like that. So you do the purchase to exchange the gift you received. So it was managed. Of course, we get the subscribers, and we'll build up as well some at least basic email marketing automation. So his team, which as well is not like a big one, was already serviced with at least some 3 to 4 weeks email automation, because when you engage the customer, you give something in exchange, you get the subscription. Of course, you can't leave it without a notice and forget about the subscribers that you had. So some kind of flow was as well delivered. How do you think? How many subscribers will we received? In 2 weeks, 12,000 subscribers. In small country like Latvia, it's and for Arthur it was quite good result, and he was happy about that. important thing is to bring a reason, right, to the customer, because the old newsletter sign-up forms are not working already for long time. So you need to give some reason, some exchange why the website visitor should subscribe. Why should I be in the list? What will I receive back? Of course, GDPR compliance is a big topic for direct marketing. We had to write down all the privacy policies, so update them, had to put the right tick boxes and consent in all around the website. And of course, think about the automation, because when you have a small team, when you have an online business, here with this example, of course, you can start at least with some single channel like email automation, then you can bring up some web push notifications and already bring, again, the data together about your subscribers, about their behavior, about their purchases, abandoned carts, and then you can already more and more analyze your audience, your existing customers. And with all that, what Arthur received, he received less budget spent on the same customer. So if the customer is already in his list, in his database, and he knows what the customer has bought, and he can contact the customer in a cheapest way, in a more personalized way, instead of getting the same customer again through some digital ads, and focus on budget spending to the digital ads to attract new customers. And the third story is about Elena. Elena is a CEO in a retail business, so they have launched an e-commerce store. They have really set up their goals really high. They set up strong KPIs. So Elena has a challenge, of course, to put everything together and deliver the expectations from the owners of the company. And actually, Elena called me regarding WhatsApp, because as well as large company, they are managing several communication channels, and Elena called me regarding WhatsApp because they tried to integrate that all around their existing customer communication, but with no success. So after a couple of meetings, we end up talking about business, talking about some data, talking about some challenges they have in their business. And yes, they are large company. They have data from e-commerce. So you probably know the best how many different kind of information we have about customers, about customer behavior, history, and etc. in e-commerce. And then they have more than 50 physical stores. So they have data about from the stores, about purchases, about loyalty program, how many points each purchase. After each purchase, how many points the customer received, how many points maybe they spent during the purchase. So more to that, 5 different communication channels. So a lot of things to manage. At the moment, this company is our client for 5 years already. We put it in one platform. So the idea in a scenario where you have different kind of data source and it's a lot of data, and you put it just in one platform to operate everything. Instead of adding some email platform, integrate some SMS messaging and etc., we chose to bring it in one platform to switch on the data mirroring. So it's really important in a manner of reaction time. When there's a purchase in some physical store and you want to react in a way of communication with that particular customer because he made a large purchase, or he just hit some kind of loyalty level, or something changed in the particular customer profile. You want to exceed the communication just right now, and then you have to actually mirror the data in real time, not in a day or during the night. So you want to send the SMS, send the WhatsApp or notification at the same time. And of course, in that way we can track down some kind of behaviors. And as previously as well mentioned, the segmentation is really important, because instead of just sending some newsletters to all of your customer list, you can really make it a custom way. So, for example, in this case, we set a pop-up banner in an online store. Of course, it's something simple that you can do. Put a pop-up banner. In this time, we switched on the pop-up banner only for those customers whose shopping carts amount was below particular total amount of the purchase, because the company set a goal. We want to have at least 50 euros average per purchase in our online store. So when the customer puts some goods in their shopping cart and the total amount is below 50 euros, then they receive a custom pop-up banner saying, hey, if you add something more, if you will hit the 50 euros, then you will get something again in exchange, some free delivery, some voucher for next purchase, or something else. And this is the way they are starting to communicate as well with their loyalty program. Not all the customers in the loyalty program has the same values. They don't act in the same communication channels. Somebody loves emails, somebody loves push notifications. So we can track down and adjust the communication based on the preferred channel, based on history of purchases, some kind of behavior online. Maybe there are customers who do the both. They buy online, they buy offline. So yes, this really helped Elena and her team to more easily plan their large campaigns, just send out some bigger newsletters as it's usually done, and of course bring these scenarios, these custom scenarios in a daily workflows. Again, just simple example. Congratulate your customers on their birthdays. Send some WhatsApp notifications about working time, working hour change. So there are different kind of activities going on around the business, and then you can actually use these type of tools based on the need. Yes. So wrapping all that up, 3 things I would like to mention. So consent, according to GDPR. This is subscription-based channels we talked about today, so don't forget about that. Reward your customer. So how to say? Don't just expect customers to come and leave their data without just getting something back. It's just a way of getting loyalty, right? Because when you subscribe, when you give the data to the company, you actually say, hey, I trust you, your brand, your company, I trust your data, my data to you, to the brand, and I expect solid communication, something in exchange, I can use it for me. So 10 years ago, it was a lot about spam, right? Subscribe and you know that you will get a lot of email messages you don't want to see. And now actually with GDPR it's more stable, I would say. Customers are really ready to give the consents if you can show that your brand will honor the trust, actually. Be where your customers are. So social media is all around us. Even more, the new generation are more keen on texting instead of calling or writing emails. So if your brand has a social media channels, and probably you do, then there are messaging options, and people are more and more willing to message the companies, the brands within the social media platforms. And if you have an Instagram account and some people are writing messages to you, so make it easy for your team, for your business to get out of these messages some kind of further customer care, sales, etc. And of course, let the data work for you, because all around businesses today, there are a lot of data about customer behavior, customer history, about purchases and everything. So use this information to go from the bulk campaign strategies to more customized and behavioral segmentation. So this is the message from me. Thank you very much. That was everything from me today. You can